All right, guys, how's it going? It is time for another exclusive. All right, look, we've got an exclusive up here. Transfer exclusive, it says. So you know you can't go 5 minutes on the interwebs without an exclusive at Liverpool Football Club. Now, let me tell you a few things before we get into this video. I can't read the entire article to you because you're not allowed to, or you shouldn't do, right? So what I do is I leave bits out that are not part of the exclusive. You know, just bits that say Liverpool that won the league. Do you know what I mean? Now, if you think I'm leaving stuff out to make it look good or bad, Google it and compare it to my video, all right? Now, remember, one bit of advice I will give you is if you don't know about the credibility of a website making claims, whether they're exclusive or otherwise, always judge them by the amount of adverts on them, right? The more adverts, the more bullshit. Because the less adverts, what's in it for them dragging you to their website to lie about something? If there's a lot of adverts and people are clicking on and get rid of that, fuck it, accidentally popping up adverts, oh, I've clicked on the fucking thing. Do you know what I mean, right? It earns them revenue. So the more adverts, the more bullshit, and I can assure you there's a lot of adverts on here. So this is on a website called Tribal Football, which I know is a load of shite, right, before I've even read anything. I've not read it yet, but I reckon there ain't going to be much exclusivity in this. Let's see. Right, transfer exclusive. Isak wants Liverpool as Newcastle contract attempts cool. And it's written by Dean Jones. Here we go. Over the weekend, it became increasingly clear that Alexander Isak has his sights firmly set on Liverpool. We know he's had his sights set on Liverpool for ages. A move away from Newcastle United has been quietly brewing for months. And as we reported last week on Flashscore, there has been friction beneath the surface. There's a joke in there somewhere, but I'm not going there. Newcastle's refusal to meet new contract demands for the striker has left the door open, and now Liverpool are preparing to walk through it. I love this stuff, me. Doors open. Shall we prepare to walk through? Sure. Who's walking through first? Would you like to go, Richard? No, Michael, you go. Ready? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Because they were preparing to walk through the door. Diaz's agreement to join Bayern Munich has shifted the conversation. Blah, blah, fucking blah. Isak is the name gaining momentum fast in terms of who Liverpool are out to get next. Now, in bold writing, it's not a sub-headline. It's bold text, a sentence within a paragraph. So this is real proper emphasis, real serious business. Are you ready? Sit down. Sources... You smell that? I can't bullshit. Suggests this transfer story traces back further than many realise. At the start of last season, Isak believed his contract talks would progress. Instead, Newcastle handed Anthony Gordon a new deal that catapulted him ahead financially. Inside the dressing room, it did not go unnoticed. Bold text again. Not a sub-thingy majiggy. No. Isak remained on a deal worth around £110,000 a week. And even fellow forward Callum Wilson was earning more. That moment with Gordon was significant as Isak's camp were left somewhat surprised. It shifted their view of the club's vision for... I don't believe that shit at all. It shifted their view of the club's vision for him. And since then... there has been a quiet sense of unease. I don't believe... Look, I'm chipping in. I don't think this is about money. I don't. I think this is about personal, aspirations. And, we've always been told, Newcastle, he'll stay at Newcastle because they've qualified for the Champions League now. There's a difference between qualifying for the Champions League and being a Champions League club. Mark my words. Qualifying, you can drop in and out. Liverpool used to do that a few years back. A Champions League club is one of those clubs that are going to be in it by default. And there's a difference between being in the Champions League and possibly winning the Champions League. Do you know what I mean? I don't think this is about money for him. In recent weeks, new contract discussions have not gone well from a club perspective. Bold, we got bold again. It is understood that this tension could have been avoided had Newcastle acted earlier. The damage appears done. I don't believe that. That sounds like shit stirring. You know, get Newcastle fans angry. Oh, so if they'd have done it earlier, we could have kept him. Nah, even if we'd fucking signed a new deal and got, an higher wage, I don't think it would have changed things. I don't think it's about money. I don't. We said the same about Trent going to Real Madrid. There was people saying, just give him what he wants, blah, blah. Listen, right? I think Trent would have earned more money in the long run at Liverpool than he would at Real Madrid, right? But if someone wants to go somewhere, Trent to Real, Isak to Liverpool possibly, I don't think it's money. I really don't. Liverpool's interest has been registered and an official bid is likely coming. No likely about it. It's fucking coming. Says Newcastle have no intention to sell unless the numbers are huge. It's quite funny that, because I remember doing a video on here a few weeks back, maybe a month or so ago, from the North East media, saying, you know, from one of their journalists, club journalists or whatever, saying he's not for sale, but he is. He's not for sale. It's not for sale, but how much will you give us? Oh, we're back to bold. A British transfer record will likely need to be broken to make it happen. Goes on about Verts. Liverpool are ready to spend again, and Isak is ready to leave. So the exclusive was Isak wants Liverpool. We already know this. As Newcastle contract attempts cool, well, we suspect that. They kind of go hand in hand. So I'm not really sure this is a very good exclusive. What do you think? I know what you think. You think it's a load of shite. And I agree with you. I do. And I'm going to leave it with you right there. If you enjoyed this exclusive, look, it says exclusive up there, look. If you enjoyed this exclusive, please thumbs up the video. Please drop me a comment. Now, be nice, because if you say anything out of turn in my comment section against me or anybody else commenting on here, you'll be hidden from this channel forever. It means you can see your comments and you think we can see it, but we can't. Only you. It's true. All right? You got one fucking chance on my channel. So if you're being smart in a jokey way, make sure you add an emoji. All right? Because I'm trigger happy. I take no prisoners. Now, if you enjoyed it, thumbs it up. If you're a wet wipe, thumbs it down. Right? Well, there'll be some Newcastle fans, so I understand. Drop me a comment. If you want to buy me a beer, I'm off out on Saturday. Right? But I'll be going to a cafe every day until then, so you can get me a coffee instead. Don't be a tight ass. There's a love out under the video, all right? I always give a shout out to everyone that supports my channel in that manner. On my morning briefings, on my other channel, Duncan Oldham. The link is in the video description to that channel. And I'm about to record a morning briefing over there right now. So hopefully see you over there. All right, guys, you take it easy. Keep the faith. I have done a video about Isak, a more credible video than this shite, than that reporting, if you like. Maybe take a look at that. All right, guys, take it easy. Don't forget, live on here tonight around 6 or 7 o'clock UK time.